Well, it is the season for giving, and there's plenty of opportunity for you to help out those who are of the most need this holiday season. And one company is stepping up to the plate to do just that. And Jim Kroll with S&K Buick GMC joining us here in studio with Springfield's Morning News. I'm Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY. Springfield's News and Talk. Jim, nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Thumbs up. So tell us what S&K Buick GMC is doing for Feed the Need.
Okay, so we've got drop boxes set up right in the front of the store. So if you've got non-perishables that you can drop off just to help the needy, there's a lot of folks out there that need it. I mean, we're coming off of a crazy few years, and I know a lot of people are in a situation that could use a little bit of additional help.
And it's pretty staggering to hear from food banks that they see new faces, they see people who've never come there before, and the need is great. And a lot of different things being collected all across the city. But of course, at S&K Buick GMC, they have drop boxes set up there as well. Jim, talk about the types of items that people are donating and that are going to help with these efforts to get to local food banks.
Well, what we want are non-perishables, actually diapers. Some of the big things are pasta, macaroni and cheese, things that will last for a while that we can get hopefully in the kitchens of folks that need some help.
And I know Kumler Outreach Ministries, one of the many food banks out there, they have a list here of jelly, macaroni and cheese, soap, corn, preferably no added salt, also fruit, preferably light or in a juice form, oatmeal, and also toiletries, body wash, soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and as Jim said, also diapers, sizes 3, 4, 5, and 6, along with baby wipes. So you got to think, I mean, these, Jim, are some items that you and I might take for granted, but individuals who really need them, we all need to step up and help feed that need.
Absolutely.
So S&K Buick GMC, tell us what the latest is. Pretty wild time the past few years, as you mentioned. One reason why people are stepping up for Feed the Need. But how's the car business been with the supply chain issues, with the new technologies that's coming out? You guys have been on a roller coaster yourselves.
We have. The past 3 years has been absolutely crazy. We're finally to the point that we've got some inventory. You know, the supply chains, the problem with chips, the problems with shipping. I mean, it's just one thing that's been one thing after another. But, you know, we're finally to the point that we've got some new cars in the ground. We're finally to the point that we've got some pre-owned vehicles in inventory. And if you drive through the lot, it looks like we're open again, which is nice.
Well, I'll tell you, that was one of the things during the pandemic. There were actually several. One was whenever all of a sudden I couldn't find the type of chicken that I usually get at the grocery store. That kind of freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. Just the fact that certain types of meats weren't there. The toilet paper deal was kind of weird, but I didn't necessarily have any problem with having enough toilet paper at home. But another thing as well was driving by the car lots during the pandemic and seeing them virtually empty. And that was driven a lot just by the computer chips and whatnot. So we're back to kind of more semblance now.
There's a little bit more order. You know, back in the old days, we would have, you know, a couple hundred cars in the ground this time of year. Right now, we're probably sitting about 100, you know, between new and used. Hey, I'll take it. From where we've been to where we are, you can actually pull into the lot and see some vehicles that you might have some interest in purchasing.
We're talking with Jim Kroll from S&K Buick GMC. They've got Feed the Need going on now, all kinds of non-perishable food items and toiletries they're looking to collect for local food pantries to help out those who are of most need. And as we get out of the pandemic, 2.5 plus years into it, we have a lot of people who have increased need. So you can help with Feed the Need and stop by S&K Buick GMC. Jim, what's new for Buick and GMC? A lot of exciting technology being implemented. Talk a bit about what you're seeing on the ground, and is Buick GMC moving forward with electric vehicles as much as a lot of other car manufacturers are?
Yeah, Buick is going to go all EV here in the next several years. Still a couple years off. We actually are going to be the Hummer dealer here in town. So if you've seen those, they're awesome.
And you're talking electric Hummers?
Electric Hummers.
Oh, my gosh. Do those do the crab walk?
They do.
Oh, geez.
They do. I got the opportunity to go out to Las Vegas and drive one. It's an amazing vehicle.
Well, and again, the technology is just mind-blowing at how sophisticated stuff's getting. So I imagine if people want to preview that and help out a great cause, stop on out at S&K Buick GMC. Jim Kroll, thank you so much for taking time with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It is Springfield's Morning News on 92.7 WMAY. Springfield's News.